If not, democracy is over. That's the line. That's the line we keep hearing from everyone, including a certain actor named Robert De Niro. You know, I can't even look at him the same way, really. I can't watch his movies. I used to like some of his movies, like The Fockers. Can't watch them because he's just kind of jumped the shark, shall we say. I'm going to get to him, and I'm going to get to some of the other explosive remarks, including the showdown with the kids outside the courthouse in just a moment. But first, a quick shout out to one of our great sponsors here on the program, Balance of Nature, ladies and gentlemen. I take my fruits and veggies every single day. You should too. Balance of Nature is my choice product. I love this stuff. You can get a fantastic discount. I encourage you to use my name, discount code Trish, and call them at 1-800-246-8751, or you can just go to their website. They got a great website, lots and lots of testimonials on there. You can get your discount by using my name, going to the website, balanceofnature.com, and find out how other people are seeing the benefits of their vitamins and nutrition. I mean, it's just important, right? You want to have a healthy lifestyle. You want to drink plenty of water, get your exercise, take your vitamins. This is the vitamin I take. So go to balanceofnature.com, use code word Trish, and you're also going to get free shipping and an extra $10 off. And so it is well worth it. Oh my gosh. Turning back to the story of the day. The kids and Robert De Niro. My gosh, what a contrast, right? I mean, I think this was kind of lousy for Biden to send his minions. Kind of inappropriate, kind of tasteless. Robert De Niro has gotten quite tasteless in recent years. It's really not great when an actor wades into the political sphere. It's just not what they should do, but yet some do. And he has certainly been one of them over and over and over again. So what did Biden do? He called him up, sent him over there to the courthouse where he joined some Capitol Hill police, former members of the Capitol Hill police that were there on J6. And you know what was interesting about this? One of the guys, he's actually got a gig now working for CNN. He's a law enforcement analyst at CNN. So I guess he left the Capitol Hill police thing behind, traded it in for a spiffier gig, spiffier television job, right? So you know where his bread is buttered, so to speak. Just remember that. Anyway, let's watch them. I think we got one clip of Robert De Niro getting introduced. They're saying we have to gather here to... By the way, why'd you have to go there? Why'd you have to go there? Oh, you just wanted the attention. Got it. Okay, let's go to it, Drew.
First of all, let me say this first and foremost. We're not here today because of what's going on over there. We're here today because you all are here. And so we are glad that you're all here this morning. We're here primarily because of the threat that Donald Trump poses to the United States of America and to our democracy.
So I guess if they keep saying that, people eventually believe it, except that Americans had 4 years of Trump. And they're like, well, I don't know how much of a threat he was. I know that gas costs a lot less. I know that my groceries cost a lot less. I know that my income was actually going up adjusted for inflation. Actually, life was pretty good, right? So they're going to keep repeating that, and you're going to keep hearing it over and over and over again. But I think everyday Americans are like, yeah, that's what you keep saying. And yet when we put your guy in, things didn't go so well. No, they didn't. Now, did they? Everything from Afghanistan to the border to energy prices and the economy, you name it. I mean, this has just been one classic train wreck. And so people know this and they get this. And I don't even think the likes of Robert De Niro are going to help you much, Biden. I really don't think so. But he was giving it the old college try, as they say. Take a peek.
On elections, forget about it. That's over. That's done. If he gets in, I can tell you right now, he will never leave. He will never leave. You know that. He will never leave. What does that mean? Is that the country we want to live in? Do we want him running this country and saying, I'm not leaving, I'm dictator for life? I hope this new ad campaign reaches outside the bubble to remind supporters of what a danger he is to our lives. This is not a threat. This is a reality. And that's why I've joined the Biden-Harris campaign, because the only way to preserve our freedoms and hold on to our humanity is to vote for Joe Biden for president. Really. We don't have a choice. On January 6th, while Republican lawmakers despicably tried to keep the loser Trump,
Wow. So, are you scared yet? Let me know. Are you scared? Because they're trying to make sure that they scare you and that they affect the election in that way, right? Because apparently the lawfare stuff, that's not going so well. It's not going as they intended. Well, things got a little dicey because what do you know? No sooner had Robert De Niro given all that speech than somebody there in the audience decided to have a little fun. And that's when it got really crazy. I mean, like, he just lost it. He lost it. He's looking increasingly less stable. Let's watch this.
For these lowlives, for Trump.
They lied under oath.
They lied under oath.
Right.
Who lied under oath? What are you telling me?
Those two traitors behind you.
Excuse me?
Those two traitors behind you.
They lied under oath?
That's right.
What are you saying?
They're traitors.
They're traitors. You gotta, I don't know, I don't even know how to deal with you, my friend. I don't even know how to deal with you.
Gosh, surprising it wasn't like a little bit of a fist fight. Robert De Niro, I don't know how to deal with you, my friend, because, well, the person in the crowd was saying, I don't trust what they said. I think they were like, that's neither here nor there, but it was just unseemly. Like the whole thing, kind of unseemly, kind of tasteless, but this is the Biden crowd we're talking about. They're not exactly, shall we say, the epitome of class, okay? So they chose to go down there and have this little session with Robert De Niro and have him get into it as only he can. And he had no problem doing it. No problem at all. But you know, here's the issue, guys. The issue is that we have a very, very, very divided, aggressively so country right now, where the left thinks that they're going to win no matter what. I mean, they've been doing this for years. Keep in mind, think of how they attacked Mitt Romney. I know you guys don't like Mitt Romney, but you know what? They went after him with everything they had. And Mitt Romney didn't know how to punch back. So when they accused him of being rich, he tried to pretend he wasn't. Right? Like that didn't work. And by the way, Trump has a lot more money than Romney. That's the funny thing. And then Trump was like, wait a second. I'm richer than you said. Like they accused him of being rich. He's like, I'm rich and I'm even richer than you're saying. And guess what? Make sure you add another zero onto that. I mean, it was just kind of funny, right? Because you compare and contrast how they are, how they were. And I think the reality is nobody had ever seen anything like Donald Trump in politics before, because when they went after him, he went after them back. Or he just kind of did things that were so different. I mean, consider what he did up in Brooklyn the other day. Forgive me, the Bronx. Just the other day, went up to the Bronx into an area that nobody in politics, left or right, thank you very much, would ever go to. And he held a huge rally with thousands of people. And he's trying to make a real play for the black vote, something that the Democrat Party thought they could take for granted. He's making a play for the Hispanic vote. Again, another demographic that Democrats thought they could take for granted. Well, you can't take that stuff for granted, guys. Not when you have created a system that makes it harder and harder and harder for people in these disenfranchised areas that suffer from lousy, lousy politicians who are out for themselves and not for the people, when they don't get a leg up.